As you can see, why Smash Bros. Ultimate is losing popularity. Just to let you guys know, I'm actually not a Smash Ultimate player. I'm a Melee player, and I've been playing Melee for 10 years. And so, when it comes to the game in general, I do have a sense, or I mean, okay, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to Smash Bros. Right? I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to hitboxes or things like that, right? Obviously, because I played Melee for 10 years, like I obviously knew that. And I've been number 5 in Minnesota here, so I do have, I do have I do have credibility, So, but in terms of Smash Ultimate, I don't know anything about it. I don't really care about it either. But let's watch it.
One of the
Why
most
is Smash
anticipated
Ultimate
video
dying?
for the
That's the
Nintendo
question.
Switch was released, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Despite being the fifth installment in the now 2 decades old franchise, there is something unique about this one. Perhaps
What's
it was
unique
the
about it?
amalgamation of all the trials.
Okay, not gonna lie, dude. When it comes to Smash Bros, I think it's my favorite franchise of all time. But there are some games that are like super good, right? Like Earthbound. Oh, I love Earthbound, dude. Oh, I love Earthbound so much. I wish I could replay that game like all over again, but like for the first time. It was, yeah, Earthbound. I love Punch Out. Oh, I love Punch Out. Donkey Kong Country 2, the best one in the DK series. Obviously, it's so good. Let's see what else. Mario, of course. So I love Nintendo, dude. But like those games specifically, yes, those are my favorites. But yeah, Smash Bros. Also, yeah, of course. I mean, I already said that. And when it comes to Ultimate, I did go to like the midnight release at GameStop. And yeah, dude, I mean, I had to get it, dude. I mean, Smash Bros. Like, who doesn't like Smash Bros? So yeah, I was like one of the first people there, and I got it, and I left, I dipped, and yeah, I played the game. It was fun, and I played it for probably like maybe like a month or two. And I just stopped playing. I stopped playing. Like it's crazy because like I remember like when the DLC characters came out. I remember like even playing the game too, right? Because it's like, oh my god, new DLC character is cool. But then like after like I think like the third DLC, I literally just stopped playing. I'm like, yeah, I don't care about this anymore. Like I literally have not even touched Steve like once. I've never touched Steve, which is crazy, and this is crazy. So I'm wondering why people hate this game a lot. I'm assuming the reason why people hate it is because Steve is broken, right? I keep hearing that Steve is broken, and I mean, okay, one thing that I don't like about the Smash community in terms of like things that are not Melee or like probably like PM also. Okay, one thing I don't like about the Smash community that is not involved with like PM or like Melee or 64, right? So I'm talking about like Smash 4 and above. So Smash 4 and Ultimate, right? They always talk about, oh, patch this character. Oh, this game is broken. Patch this character. Bro, we've been playing Melee for 20 years. We've been playing Melee 20 years, and like we still haven't gotten a single patch except for like PAL, right? But like we're using NTSC, and it's been the same exact game for 20 years. And you know what's crazy? You know what's even more crazy? This game probably has way more character variety, more character diversity than Ultimate itself. Isn't that crazy, dude? Isn't that crazy? Like the fact that Fox hasn't won a solo Fox hasn't won a tournament in so long. Like until like very recently with IBDW or Cody Schwab, right? We had a Yoshi win, we had a Pikachu win, we had Captain Falcon win, we had Falco win, we had Sheik win, Marth. Like so many characters are winning now. We have DK Renaissance, which is crazy. So it's like, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming just the scene in general. It's like they're always talking about like, oh, ban this character or patch this thing, Sakurai God. It's annoying to see. It's annoying because again we've been playing Melee for 20 years, so ran over.
And tribulations of the first 4 titles and the benefit of hindsight from them. But for one reason or another, Smash Ultimate was different. It felt more grand, more final, perhaps due to the name Ultimate. Something about
Smash Ultimate is actually super fun to play. It's actually really fun. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. That game is actually super fun. But obviously, I think the things I don't like about Smash nowadays or modern Smash Bros. Games is that like they just remove like different like options. They just remove options from you. Like I think I think like yeah, like shield drop. I think Smash 4 actually had shield dropping back then, and then they patched it. It's like, bro, like you don't have to like patch all these different things. Like, come on, dude. Like shield drop just gives another option. It makes the game like much more deeper, much more replayable because these are all new different situations. That like, okay, if you add something new, right? If you add something new, you're adding way more like strats or way more like you have to think more about it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean.
Thought it was completely different than its predecessors, and the community received it as such. To date, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is bar none the most.
It actually is like the fastest. Wait, it's not the fastest, but Melee is the fastest, right? Obviously, but it's one of the most like in terms of like Modern Smash, it's like the fastest one, right? That's the fastest one in Modern Smash, which is crazy because it's like, bro, like, why is like I don't know. Like, I think it's really interesting how each Smash game has its own mechanics. Like, I think it's so interesting. I think that's what I like about Smash Bros. Also, they're all like their own identity. Like, that's what I love Melee, dude. I love Melee, dude. I will never stop playing Melee, and I hate this game. It's so addicting. It's so addicting, dude. I hate it, but I love it.
Successful title of the 5, acquiring more than double Smash 4's combined 3DS and Wii U sales and exceeding 64 Melee and Brawl's collective numbers. It also has been the most positively received title as well, feeling much cleaner from both a visual and mechanical standpoint. This was the pinnacle of Smash. Not long after its release, the competitive scene...
I don't really think it's the pinnacle of Smash. I think Melee is still the pinnacle of Smash, just because the game is 20 years old and we are still seeing so many new things, and the game is just way more harder because Fizzy... Dude, thank you, Fizzy, for bringing Melee online. I thank you so much. But it actually increased the meta so ahead by like 5 years. It's crazy, dude. And like, I love Melee, dude. It's like that game is the pinnacle of Smash Bros. It's the pinnacle, dude. You will never see gameplay like that technical, that fast. Like the combos are so. I love it, dude. I love this game. Yeah.
broke full swing into Ultimate.
But I mean, in terms of like characters, right? Smash Ultimate does have it wins by landslide. It wins by landslide, dude. Like, just imagine like playing like Mega Man in Melee. That'd be so amazing. Banjo-Kazooie in Melee. Oh my god, that'd be so sick.
Breaking all-time records for entrants, with views entering well into the millions per video from the
No
games.
way. Hold up, Ultimate had 3,500 entrants. Holy, oh my god. That is crazy, dude. Oh my, imagine a Melee tournament like that. That is crazy.
Top content creators. 2018 through 2020 was the golden age of Smash, with fans of the game, casual and hardcore alike, enjoying all the new characters, returning veterans that have not been seen in a while, and duking it out on stages with hundreds of thousands of spectators the world over. Stories were made, new champions were crowned, and the game felt like the best version of what Smash could be, finally appealing to both fans of Melee and Smash 4.
I mean, okay, when he says it finally appeals to Melee and Smash 4, I do have to correct him. I think at first it did appeal to Melee players too, right? Because it's a new Smash Bros. Game. Like it's new mechanics you have to learn. Like the fact that like pro players like Mango and like Armada, like they got to play. They were playing this game because like it's true. Like it was a new game. It was fast. And, like you could actually combo for once. It was like, you know, it was new and it was fun. I mean it's actually really fun. But like. I think at first it appealed to the Melee players, but then later on, obviously, when you play like more and more, it's like you get the experience. And you're like, nah, dude, Melee is Melee, dude. Melee is Melee. There will never ever be another game like Melee, which is crazy.
Over 5 years later, and public opinion and interest toward the game have considerably declined, to the point where you have a pretty sizable chance of finding someone with a cynical or pessimistic outlook on the game.
Bro, to me it doesn't make any sense because like the fact that you have like 80 characters in Smash Bros. Like Smash, dude, you should be having like a lot of different like character diversity, or like a lot of different ways of beating like certain strats of a character, right? It's like how is it that like you can't beat Steve's like strats? Like I don't understand. You have 80 characters, dude. It doesn't make any sense. Like what? Like it's crazy because I know like some people like some people get mad. They're like, oh my god, like Melee is so lame because there's only foxes. Bro, there hasn't been any foxes in like forever, dude. I'm being serious. Probably the most relevant time where foxes were like all out was like probably like 2015, 2016, probably around that time, right? Because it was like the 20XX era. That was like I think Hacks made, and yeah, it was like foxes everywhere, like Ice, Hacks, Leffen, Armada, like playing Fox, Mango against, you know, Mango playing Fox against Hungry Box, like almost everyone was playing Fox. It was crazy. But then like nowadays, obviously like things change. And it's crazy how, like where we're at now. But I don't know if like Fox is gonna come back, or I don't know, dude. Like Fox is just like an easy like anyone, that's what I love Melee, dude. Any character can any character can combo Fox. It's just cool. Like it's so interesting. This game is so good.
Positive one. You could attribute that to the game simply having been out for a long
I just don't understand how people can't find a way to beat like different strats and Smash Ultimate. Bro, there's 80 characters. There's 80 characters. How?
time, but I personally feel like there's more to it than that. So for this video, I want to talk about why Smash Ultimate is losing popularity. What really makes Ultimate stand out from previous installments is the sheer scale of the game. Smash 64 had only 12 fighters, Melee more than doubled that to 26, Brawl had 39, Smash 4 jumped to 58, but Smash Ultimate has a staggering 89 characters, more than triple the number of Melee. It was truly one of the most ambitious
Look
fighting
at that,
games.
dude. Look at this. There's 89 characters. I thought it was like 80 or like 70 or something like that. Oh my god, 89 characters, and you still cannot find a way to beat like Steve. Like, bro, work together. Like, bro, it's 89 characters, bro. There's probably like new tech that you still have not discovered yet. Come on, man.
Characters, more than triple the number of Melee. It was truly one of the most ambitious fighting game titles of all time. With that many characters, the likelihood of the game's meta ever reaching a point of conclusion is almost non-existent. We would need another 10 years at minimum to exhaustively explore the full nuances of every character.
Yeah, exactly. And if you actually care about like playing like and keeping the game alive, play the game. Just keep playing the game. Like if a new Smash Bros game comes out, literally just keep playing Smash Ultimate. Just keep playing Smash Ultimate. If you actually want to see like the pinnacle of Smash Ultimate gameplay, you gotta keep playing the game. You gotta keep playing. You can't just abandon it. Like, what? Doesn't make any sense.
And assess where they truly stand. And that's a low estimate too. I wouldn't be surprised if the game took 20 plus years. I mean, hell, Melee's been around for that amount of time, and there's still updates to the game's tier list.
True. Because there's so much debates. Like, isn't that crazy, dude? Like, the fact that we have like, look at this. Sheik used to be like number one, like ranked number one back then. 2002, dude. 2002. Where's Sheik now? Like 5th place or like 5th in the tier list. Bro, it's crazy because like all these different characters right here, like from Fox to like Sheik, they're all like, they can all like, these characters could all be like number one, like, if you know what I mean, right? I feel like I don't make any sense, but
I think I speak for most
like,
of us.
dude, let me tell you something, dude.
It's been around for that amount of time. And
Let me tell you something, dude. I hate Sheik players. I hate Sheik players with a passion. Sheik is the easiest character to play. I will forever, ever, my entire life, I will forever hate Sheik players, bro. I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down, dude.
Tier list. I think I speak for most of us when I say realistically we don't need a Smash 6, because how can you top Ultimate? Make a game with 120 plus characters? That amount would just be excessive and potentially detrimental. There is such a thing as overscoping plus characters.
Dude, it's funny because I remember when I was like a little kid, I remember like seeing like these types of like images back when I was a kid. It was just funny. I was like, oh my god, like just imagine having like Pac-Man or having like Tails and the new Smash. Imagine having Deadpool. Like things like that. It's just funny. Imagine having Homer, dude. Don't.
That amount would just be excessive and potentially detrimental. There is such a thing as overscoping after all. If anything, should a new Smash title be released?
Okay. In terms of characters in Smash Ultimate or just Smash Bros in general, or I think any like fighting game also, like I think it's just 89 characters is too much. It's just way too much. Like, how are you supposed to like it's just a lot. There's just too much going on. That's what I think. But still though, like, you could just play the game. You just play the game for 10 years. That's it.
At least they should cut the roster down to about the size of Smash 4, because there are just too many characters to think about. Though there's still a ton of vested interest in Ultimate's competitive scene, enough to where SmashCon 2023 this past summer was marked the 4th biggest Smash tournament in history. As mentioned before, common sentiment towards the game has declined significantly, with many losing hope for a long-standing future for the game, the same way Melee has pulled through. There are many reasons.
Isn't it crazy how like okay, let's see. This is winners quarters right here. Isn't it crazy how like these two DLC characters? Isn't it crazy how these two characters are actually like in winners quarters? Dude, these are two DLC characters. Just pay to win, dude. That's all you gotta do. Just pay to win. Just you're gonna get there, dude.
Hope for a long-standing future.
It's easy. All you gotta do is just smash buttons.
For the game, the same way Melee has pulled through. There are many reasons to this, of which you've heard from discourse.discussion boards, but for this video, I want to list 3 major ones and give my opinions on them. The first and most popular theory for Smash Ultimate's decline is of course because the game is old. All titles, regardless—
The game is old? Are you kidding me? Really? So the reason why Smash Bros. Or Smash Ultimate's dying because the game is old. The game is not old. The game is so not old. Maybe to a casual audience it is, but to like if you play Smash Bros, bro, if you play Smash Bros competitively, this is not old. 5 years is nothing. It's literally nothing, dude. It's not.
Regardless of genre, size, or scale are beholden all the same to the ravages of time. Even some of the most legendary franchises, if around for long enough, will experience a decline. Minecraft, Pokemon, League of Legends, they've seen better days. What
Minecraft,
enables a game
Pokemon?
to endure for long stretches of time, though, is of course new
Sora.
content, whether it
I've never played a Kingdom Hearts game ever.
may come in the form of patches,
Isn't Kingdom Hearts like an anime? Like is Sora from a game or is he like an anime character?
updates, or expansions to service-based games like Minecraft, or new games and spin-offs for fixed titles like Pokemon. Following Smash 4, Nintendo has done a bit of both, updating.
Dude, let me tell you, dude, Wario is so fire in Smash Ultimate. I love playing as Wario, dude. He's so cool. It's like it feels like PM Wario. It's cool.
New patches and adding DLC, as well as porting a brand new game, usually coinciding with the newest flagship.
The fact that we got Banjo-Kazooie in a Smash Bros game. Oh my god. Even though I never played Banjo-Kazooie, I'm just so happy for the Banjo-Kazooie fans, dude. I'm so happy for them.
Console. In the case of Ultimate,
But he's a 64 character. He's a rare character, dude. Dude, the fact that Nintendo, why'd you let go of Rare, man? Rare was so good. You just let him go now. What's the thing that they do now? Like Connect games?
With that declining interest is inevitable, the ever-changing and adapting dynamic of its competitive roots allows it to continue being enjoyable to play and watch, as no two matches are ever the same. Be that as it may though, new and changing content is still of paramount importance in keeping players engaged, and with updates to the game having concluded towards the end of 2021, it's been over 2 years since the last patch. No new characters, no new balance changes, nothing. Honestly, the only thing maintaining the player base is that there's still so much to learn and understand about Ultimate.
What the heck is these Steve Dittos? Oh my god. What is going on here? I have no idea what's going on. Can someone tell me what's going on?
That there's still so much to learn and understand.
Do we have any like Steve players here?
About Ultimate, the same reason Melee's player base has held fast all these years. I wouldn't go so far as to say
I think the reason why the Melee fan base is still going strong is because we love the game, dude. We love the game. We just love the fact that we can do whatever we want with our character, dude. Like the fact that you can play as Luigi, you can like literally you can glide across the entire stage. You've never seen Luigi do that ever in any other game besides Melee. Isn't that true, Sonny? Mm-hmm. The reason why I play Melee is because I can do whatever I want in Melee.
Sucks.
Huh?
Melee sucks.
Why?
I hate it.
Wait, why?
I hate Melee.
Why do you hate Melee?
It sucks. You hate the game too?
True, I hate the game.
Age had no bearing on Ultimate's gradual decline, but I also don't think it's the driving force behind it either. I know it feels that way, what with how everyone hopes for like a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe update or Smash 6, but on a macroscopic level, there's still so much to break down with this game that we can get to 2030 and the game could still have more to discover. That's just how massive in scope this game is.
Yeah, this game is just
Besides,
huge.
It's not how
there's so many things to discover in this game. It's like, bro, there's 89 characters. Again, there's 89 characters. There's like, you can literally make a new tech, like, you can just discover new tech, like, I don't know, in a couple of years. And this game is so young still. Like, come on, man.
The game is, but how developers maintain it as it ages. They can continue releasing updates and patches, but games can still die out, vice versa.
Stop patching the game. Or like, are the updates, I think the updates are done, right? Like, the patches are done. Like, hopefully it is.
Games can halt updates and become more popular as time goes on. I feel like with the foundation,
that downer was crazy. Look at this.
And become more popular.
Downer out of shield. Oh my god, that killed. How? It's like a Game and Watch. It's like a Game and Watch downer from Melee. It's weird.
Built for itself, there will always be a competitive scene, so that's probably not the culprit behind its decline in popularity. Now, would a new expansion or update help in reinstating interest back to the game? Certainly, but not.
But it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like, okay, so you're saying like to get people to like have more interest in the game, there has to be like a new update. Like, why? Like, what? Come on, man. Like, if that actually happens, that's just kind of sad. That's just kind of sad, dude. Like the fact that like if people like come back to play Smash Ultimate because of a single update, like a new character, that's so lame, dude. Like, okay, a character's cool, but it's like now you're adding a new character. Come on, man. Like, dude, bro, just like play the game. Like, if you actually like the game, then like you're gonna do whatever it takes to like find new things, especially because it's a newer game in terms of Smash Bros.
Novelty of Smash Ultimate has long since expired, which is the point of updates and expansions, to preserve that sense of newness, but that's only one part of the problem. The second possible reason is the game's deteriorating meta. This is especially the dominant narrative circulating throughout the competitive scene.
Okay, so yeah, the meta is stale. So I mean, that's what happens, dude. That's what happens. Like, dude, I remember like in 2015, it was a Fox and Jigglypuff meta. That was the meta, dude. It was like Hungry Box versus like Foxes. That was the meta back then. And now it's like, now it's like a whole bunch of different characters. It's crazy. That's the new meta. The new meta is like you're not gonna like you have to prepare yourself to play any character. Like DK is crazy. God, DK players are so sick. But yeah, like I don't get how like a Smash Ultimate meta is stale. Bro, you got again. I'm gonna repeat this again. Bro, you got 80 characters. How can you like? I don't think people are trying hard enough to find an answer, to an obstacle.
Meta. If there's one thing players are good at, it's complaining about the meta, no matter what form it takes.
That's the thing I don't like about the Ultimate players. They're complaining about everything, bro. But again, like, how is it that we're playing like a game that has Fox, who has a shine that can kill you off zero, and like we're not complaining about that because we accepted it. The thing is, I think Smash Ultimate players are not accepting that there's things that you just can't change. You have to accept it. Like that's the thing. Like Fox players, like some Fox players get mad when a Jigglypuff just like rests them. But like at the end of the day, they know it's like it's part of the game and we accept it. It's true.
Surface level, this may appear the most conducive towards the game's decline. With Ultimate advancing in optimization and efficiency
Wait,
level,
what did I say?
this may appear...
It's literally killing the game. If it's Bayonetta all over again, I'm serious. Somebody please ban this character. Come on, dude. That's the thing. Stop banning characters, bro. In the end, there's always going to be an answer to something.
the most conducive towards the game's decline.
If you don't play Steve, Rob, Aegis, Kazuya, Sonic, Peach, or Cloud, drop the game because you're cooked. So basically, this person's saying that if okay, in order to survive in the meta, you have to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters, bro. That's a lot of characters. Like that's a lot of characters. And the thing is, there could be way more characters if the community actually like took the time and research their own character, get to know like their actual character. That's what happened with Melee, dude. With Melee, it's like what happened? Like Bomb Soldier was the one who like practically invented the Falco like combo strings, right? The pillar combos. That was the first time that happened. That was like 2005 or something. It was crazy. And then PC Chris came along, and then over time things change. Like people develop new metas for a character. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
With Ultimate advancing in optimization and efficiency, characters like Sonic, Game & Watch, and Steve have been targeted for being extremely boring and frustrating to watch and play against due to their one-sided gameplay. Other characters have also been regarded as boring to fight and watch due to their polarizing overtuned attributes, such as Kazuya, Aegis, Min Min, and so on.
There's a timeout here. Oh my god. There's a timeout. Yeah, timeouts are the most annoying thing. Those are the most annoying things. But at the end of the day, like, okay. Okay, oh my god, my server's really bad. But at the end of the day, if you play Melee, you know that the game, like, Smash Bros. Naturally is a defensive game. So if you have, like, a game that has way more defensive options, then it's going to be a slower game. Like, you're going to be having more timeouts. That's what's going to happen. Like, I think that's the reason why Melee, it's like the game is overall fast, right? You have way more options to do whatever you want. Like, you can do, like, 0 to death combos. So the game is not going to be, like, dragging for 8 minutes long, right? Unless it's, like, Puff Dittos, or like Puff against Peach. That's more common because it's slower. Even though you have a lot of options, it's just slower in general. Like it's gonna happen. But yeah, I mean again, Smash Ultimate, I think it's a game that has more defensive options, so it's gonna happen more frequently.
Validating
you can't get out of things like I don't think you can DI out of like combos, right? Or like certain like hits, right? That's also another thing. It's like
from doing what they want to do. See, on one hand, I'm
inclined
to agree because it's true. Port Priority 8 was a total snooze fest to watch once we got to top 8. It was just not fun watching Sonic, Steve, and Game & Watch do the same stuff they always do. Conversely, I have an awesome time watching mages that don't have any of those characters in top 8. This coincides with that overall pessimistic and cynical opinion people have towards the game. As Ultimate becomes more optimized, a number of players will start to look for the most effective tactic for the least amount of effort required. We hear it all the time. Sheik would be the best character in the game if you play perfectly. But why spend all of that effort when you can play Steve, who is easier and honestly more rewarding?
See, exactly. It's just the community not actually putting effort into a character, dude.
Rewarding. Characters
telling
like
you.
Fox and Joker are hyped to watch, but not many play them in top level because of how exhausting they are compared to Aegis and Kazuya, who can flowchart through everything. Naturally, this leads to an
That's
incredibly
funny.
negative outlook on the game's future, just like how everyone was whining about Bayonetta ruining Smash 4 by being so much better than everyone else. On the
See, I think that's different, right? I think with Bayonetta it's different because like, isn't it like their version of Meta Knight? That makes sense. Like the fact that like Bayonetta has like witch time, that's messed up. Like, you know, the other character has that besides Bayonetta. Like, what? It's just dumb. So it makes sense. Like, that makes sense, right? I feel like Smash 4 makes sense as to why it died. Because it was Meta Knight all over again. Like, and the fact that, again, with Smash Ultimate, you have like 7 characters, dude. Yeah, that tweet that said like Cloud, like, and Steve, and all these different characters, it's like, at least you have 7. You can make more.
other hand, I'm hard
Okay, not gonna lie. Okay, be honest. Oh my god, I might stutter. Am I being way too negative about this or what? I feel like I am, dude. I feel like I'm being way too negative.
to agree, since even though it's true that tournaments would be a lot more enjoyable to watch as a spectator if we had a top 8 consisting of Roy, Fox,
that a
Sheik,
Nair?
Joker, Pokemon Trainer, CSS, Cloud, and Wolf instead of Steve, Aegis, Sonic, Kazuya, Min Min, Game & Watch, what have you, I think it's disingenuous.
Wait, how about just ban DLC characters instead? Just ban every single DLC character. Make a different game. Different rule sets. Like in Melee, like sometimes we have like different rule sets like Frozen Stadium or like Frozen Stadium or like Vanilla Stadium.
Was to ignore how far the meta has improved. We're seeing a huge spike in mid-tier characters that had almost zero presence a few years back. Low tiers are reaching top 8 for the first time since the game came out. There's still that drive for innovation and exploration that was around at the beginning. Compounding that is the continuous clash between the game's best players. What I really enjoy about the meta right now is how volatile it is. Everyone has the potential to beat everyone. Gone are the days of there being a handful of top players dominating every tournament. These days, it feels like the top 50 seeds of a major can all realistically get top 8. Perhaps in the current moment, Steve and Sonic are without a doubt the 2 best characters in
Sonic.
the game, with Game & Watch arguably being number 3.
Hey, wait, is Sonic like a furry or like what is Sonic? Like he's a hedgehog, but like, do furries mostly play Sonic or what?
or the least in top 5.
And what is Game & Watch anyways?
It's a far cry from the top 3 originally being like Pikachu, Palutena, Joker, you know, characters that are certainly more fun to watch in comparison. That may have been what drove players to stop caring about the game, the notion that it's only going to get more and more lame from here on out. That even in spite of the rise of new players, knowing the best characters are quote-unquote boring or lame while being extremely overpowered paints a bleak picture for many people.
That's
I
a
do
crazy
concede
side
that
B. Is that a
Nintendo
side
chose
B or
a very
what is that?
opportune time to cease bounce on
That's
the
a
game.
down smash.
If
That's
only
pretty
the game
funny.
ended at version 14 or 15 instead of 13, with 1 or 2 more rounds of balance changes to level out overpowered characters like Steve or Sonic. That may have helped more in stabilizing the game to still be more popular in the long term. I think it was premature of them to call quits on Ultimate only a few months after Fighters Pass 2 is completed. So
Really? Hold up.
it was premature of them to call quits on Ultimate only a
Hold
game
up.
to still be more popular in the long term. I think it was premature of them to call quits on Ultimate only a
God, how do you call a game like how do you call a game like that when it's like the game was just out? Come on.
few months after Fighters Pass 2 is completed.
I'm disappointed.
So there was a lack of prudence on the developers for sure. But once more, the meta is only one part of the whole picture. Another prevailing idea on why Smash feels like it's dying out is Nintendo's incessant interference on letting the community grow. This is nothing new. Nintendo has always
Oh,
found
that's
every way
yeah.
to suppress the scene
Nintendo
for no
is
justifiable reason.
Nintendo is I mean okay. I feel like Nintendo doesn't really care about Smash Ultimate as much as like Melee. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, I feel like Nintendo does this more to Melee events and not Smash Ultimate. Like, am I being wrong here? Like, or am I right? Like, because a lot of times it's always happened to the Melee community. I've actually never seen it happen to the Ultimate community except for the Smash World Tour. That's probably the only thing. Like, is there like does anyone know about like different events besides that?
They're not simply refusing to financially support the scene or organize a world circuit like how other companies do for games like Overwatch, League, Dota, etc. They're actively trying to stop the community.
I mean, at this point, dude, it's just like okay. At this point, just expect that Nintendo's never gonna support us. I remember like they put like a license thing, but like, dude, at this point, like, dude, they're not gonna help us at all. Like, like how come there's always like this like little bit of hope? It's never gonna happen.
from growing one themselves. As said earlier, 2018 through 2020 took advantage of the game's novelty for its appeal and viewership. In 2021, the game was still updating, but more importantly, Smash World Tour gave everyone something to look forward to throughout the year as a sort of cumulative endgame. The same was expected to happen in 2022 with Smash World Tour and Panda Cup hosting 2 circuits for even more world coverage. 2022 was an awesome time for the game, and there was still a ton of hype surrounding it. I would know, I started this channel in May of last year and was pulling in hundreds of thousands of views per video with only like 25k subs. Then, as we know, both circuits fell apart at the last minute, destroying everyone's excitement and expectations, which were at a fever pitch at that time. I don't know if it's just anecdotal, but I feel like 2023 was the start of Smash.
Guys, is Ice Climbers actually good at Smash Ultimate or not? Like, dude, if they have like a wobble or like a desync thing, that's crazy. Like, at that point, just ban it.
Ultimate Timeline. 2022 was great.
God, I hate
There was
Ice
still a
Climbers,
lot of
dude.
optimism and excitement for the game as we made it through.
I literally have PTSD from playing Ice Climbers, dude. I literally have to go to therapy for that. Like, isn't that crazy, dude? Like, just the wobble, man. It literally traumatized me.
Pandemic, and with the prospect of a World Championship tournament circuit, it felt like the community was back and better than ever. Ample amounts of majors everywhere, with record high levels of attendance. It's as if we continued right where we left off at the beginning of 2020. But 2023 felt different. From locals to regionals to nationals to even majors, there's this growing air of pessimism that I'm noticing, and I don't really blame
What's pessimism? Like, can someone like tell me what that means?
Hard to imagine a bright future for the game whose own developer is actively trying to stand in the way of its growth. At the risk of sounding like a doom poster, I feel like the big reason why Smash Ultimate is losing popularity is the common denominator of the past 3 reasons we talked about. Hope. The Smash community, or the competitive scene anyway, always survived on hope. It survived on the hope that next year will be better than this year. This is the first time I'm seeing an absence of it. People are losing hope for
people lose hope? Oh my god. Why? Is it okay? So is the Smash Ultimate community just like praying for a new Smash game so they could just move on from Ultimate and not like actually discover like what this game has to offer? Dude, just imagine like a new discovery where it now brings in the melee players. Just imagine that. Then like everyone's probably gonna be like, oh my god, like this game's actually the best. Like then your opinion's gonna change, right? Like.
New World Circuit, out of fear that Nintendo will just get in the way of it again. People are losing hope for the meta evolving and continuing to be interesting because the top characters are all quote-unquote lame and boring. People are losing hope for the game because it's no longer being updated and there's no telling signs of an expansion or the possibility of Smash 6. 2018 through 2022 was marked with fervent, unbending passion and hope for the game, even through the coronavirus pandemic, even through all the controversy.
Dude, look at Steve, dude. What the heck? Isn't it crazy how like they literally developed Steve, where like he can literally like build blocks and all these different things. It's so crazy, dude. Like, what the heck? Oh my god.
We went through with so many players getting cancelled, all of that. But I think
oh my god. Oh my god. This guy built a wall just so he won't be launched off. Okay, you know what? Ban Steve. Ban Steve, dude.
Updated, the meta
that's crazy.
Not many people are happy about, as well as the downfall of Smash World Tour and the Panda Cup has finally destroyed.
I mean, there has to be a way to beat that, right? So, like, why can't you just like go over and just like okay, why can't you just go over here and break the blocks? Why not just do that?
Not many people are happy about.
Is that a bad
strat? The downfall of Smash World Tour and the Panda Cup has finally destroyed what semblance of optimism people had for the future of the game. Now, while I do like to compete myself, I'm first and foremost a content creator, so I see things a bit differently than the average player. My videos are geared towards competitive play, but all things considered, I can appeal to both competitive and casual players. From a casual standpoint, I can assume Ultimate is still doing quite well. It's still a really fun party game and still enjoyed by kids, teens, and drunk college students around the world. But even in the realm of content creation, Smash is on a downward spiral too. When you look at any Smash content
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I kind of feel like whoa, what the heck? Yeah, that's redacted right there. Anyways, I was gonna say like, yeah, in terms of making Smash Bros. Content in general, I feel like it's not even a good game to even make content. Like, it's a hot take. It's true. I think it's true. It's true. Like, making content from Smash Bros. Is just bad. It just sucks. It's like you don't really have a lot of options. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, oh, let's do an Iron Man. Oh, that's good content. I don't really think it's a good content. I mean, like if maybe there's like a stake, like, you know, by like doing it's like, you know, a little challenge, right? Like, you know, if whoever loses the Iron Man gets to, like, I don't know, like shove something up their ass. You know what I mean? But like, I think Smash Bros. In general is just hard to make content. I do have some ideas though, but that's for like later on in the future.
Creator who used to be around back in 2018 and see them now, views are down significantly. Smash content had the potential to get 500,000 views per video. Nowadays, even channels with 100k plus subs are only getting at most 40 to 50,000. Many Smash creators have moved on to other games or began to diversify their content, likely as a result of our declining interest in Smash. So across the board, things aren't as good as they used to be. What can be done to address this? Probably to release a new Smash game. I said that we don't need it.
Dude, exactly. Like to me, oh my god, dude, I hate my stutter. Yeah, to me, what it feels like is like from Brawl. Okay, ever since from Brawl, right? To me, what it always felt like is like the Brawl community or like the Smash community in general, besides Melee, right? What they do is like they play the game and you know they start getting mad. They complain about the game, and then what happens is they have hope for a new Smash game. They play the new game, the cycle repeats itself. They get mad. They want patches, and again they get mad. What's next? A new Smash game, and then like it's like that's what it feels like to me. It's like they always have hope for a new Smash game. I think it's a bad mindset, but at the same time it's like it kind of makes sense because like these people are essentially playing somewhat of like the same game, right? Brawl and Ultimate. Okay, Brawl, Smash 4, and Ultimate, they have like similar mechanics, right? It's a defensive game. The shields are like basically the same. Like, yeah, it's just a different version of the same. Wait, it's a different. Okay, they're playing the same. They're playing Smash Bros with different mechanics, but that have similar gameplay to one another. I think that's what it is. So I think for them it's just easier to move on to a new Smash game, and yeah, that's what it just seems like to me. Like it's also just the cycle. It just keeps repeating itself.
The new Smash title, but that's from the perspective of meta development. I do think that with all that's happened, Ultimate has not withstood the test of time as long as it could have. It was just a really poor chain of events and circumstances accelerating the game's downfall that rather than try to fix up Ultimate, it might just be better to release a new Smash game and start over. For example, Bayonetta ruined Smash 4, but fortunately we didn't have to endure for very long since Ultimate was around the corner. I'm not one of those people who parrot that Steve had the same effect, rather it's a lot of factors both from within and without the game that contributed to this outcome. If making Smash 6 is out of the question, then yes, a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Pack DLC type thing would help. If they continue to bounce the game to keep the meta from stagnating, that can help out. But that seems even more unrealistic than Smash 6, frankly speaking. Nintendo isn't really known for backpedaling on decisions. They said they were done updating Ultimate. I think it's safe to assume they're being serious.
Finally!
In any case, sorry for making this video a depressing one. It was something I wanted to talk about for a while since throughout 2023 people have had a rather negative attitude towards the game's future. I hope Ultimate finds some kind of revival or resurgence. Whatever form that takes, I'm cool with. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below on what you think is the reason Smash Ultimate's losing popularity, as well as your opinion on the reasons I listed in this video.
Alright, okay, let's take a look and see here. So, let's take a look at the comments and see what they say, okay? So, a person says, for me personally, I lost interest because the game just never felt like it had an end goal to keep me playing. The community got annoying. The terrible online and the game just felt very binary in solutions to problems without much room for creativity and expression compared to some previous games. Okay? So what I see here that okay they think community is annoying. I mean based on what I see also from the Smash Ultimate community, I think they're pretty annoying too when it comes to like just like complaining about like the game in general. It's annoying, dude. Just like stop and actually like try to develop a new meta. Terrible online, that makes sense. It sucks, dude. Nintendo's just really trash at making like online for some reason. In the year 2024 now, it's like how? I don't understand, dude. Like you got what type of like computer are you using? Like are you using like a Chromebook? Or what are you guys doing? I'm gonna say the death of the circuits was one of the biggest losses in the scene. I can't believe we had two and both of them went down. Okay, all right. I've added the netcode. Okay, I add the netcode online play experience pretty bad. True. Okay, so Coney made a new video. Said how the competitive rule set affects viewership and gameplay. I'll attempt to both summarize his point and expand them in my own words here. Okay, so let's see. The stages is too similar. Most legal stages are the same stages with small practical changes between them. So is it just like a lot of stages that are similar to like Battlefield or just similar layout? Like what is it? Is it mostly that? In terms of that like Steve clip, okay, that Steve Wall thing, I think it's kind of lame. I actually think I think it actually is lame. Just from seeing it, like I think that should just be removed. Like just make a rule set where I don't know, make like if they're like on that area of like the stage, I don't know, they could put max 3 blocks or something, like something like that. It's like similar to Melee, with like the ledge grab limit, right? There's a ledge grab limit,